How's everybody doing? Welcome to the channel. This is my first video. Let's get right into it and let's talk about politics, right? Because that's pretty much running the whole country. Everybody's got their side, right? So here's my story. Being born, raised Catholic in Brooklyn. I was brought up Catholic grammar school, Catholic high school. Always do the right thing. Always be respectful. Always take care of your friends and family. Pretty much that's it, right? So my father was a World War II veteran, and he pushed civil service, pension and benefits. I came on a job, NYPD, when I was 20 years old, 3 years out of high school, which was great. I was still a kid living at home, you know, so it was, had some learning to do. I learned the streets real fast. So, and I worked in pretty much black neighborhoods most of my career. Pretty much ghettos with murders and shootings and rapes and robberies and assaults and arson, and yeah, this goes on and on. I'm Republican. I voted for Trump. I love Trump. I hope he wins in 2020. I feel that Democrats are trying to make it into a mail-in ballot, which could bring some fraud, which could bring a win, and it can't be proven. So, but this Black Lives Matter lie, that's what it is. It's just a lie. We don't have to be told whose lives matter. We know everybody's life is important, except unless you're a criminal, a felon criminal who continues to commit felonies and is violent, then your life doesn't matter at all. And it never should. So Obama, when he got in, listen, he got in on a white vote. He didn't get in on a black vote because blacks are only 13% of the country. Gets in on a white vote, right? I didn't vote for him, obviously. The whites voted for him. He gets in. He's half black, half white. He chooses a color. He chooses black, right? He goes with the beer summit, with the cop locking up his professor friend. He sits for Black Lives Matter. He has Al Sharpton, who was the biggest racist and liar about the rape case back in the 80s in Jersey. I can't think of her name right now. Cheats on his taxes. He sends his son to Poly Prep while he lives in New Jersey. Poly Prep's in Brooklyn. Total scam and piece of garbage, right? Has this guy at the White House, what, 87 times or some record number. Jay-Z. Listen, I kind of like Jay-Z's music. I like some Beyonce songs. I love Empire State of Mind, which is a great song. Every time a song comes on your radio, you start, you know, beating to the music. But drug dealer, felon. He got pretty much through his life feeding drugs to his own people, and he made it big, you know. So in these neighborhoods that are black, predominantly black, all you see is black on black crime. You don't see white people doing anything. So when are we gonna stop blaming white people and white cops for the problems that other people have? So, I mean, for 20 years, I saw it over and over and over. I mean, you know, I always say, I've seen this movie before, I know the ending, you know, and it's always the same thing. So now, as a white person, you have to go to a baseball game or to a hockey game or to a football game, which men and women, but mostly men, all men are huge sports fans. That's what we talk about when we go to cigar shops, when we're sitting with family, when we're sitting with friends. You know, I talk about the Giants and Yankees and the Rangers, right? I'm never going to a game again. I got to go to a game as a white person and be told that Black Lives Matter, and it has to be on the ice, and it has to be on the field, and it has to be, you know, in the stands, and these guys in the NFL are going to wear names of victims of police brutality. George Floyd, listen, the video is bad. No cop in the entire country agrees with the way it looks. But George Floyd is no angel. We know that. Did an armed home invasion, put a gun in a pregnant woman's stomach. I mean, come on, it's a piece of garbage. He ain't turning his life around. He was in his 40s. Excuse me. He had drugs in his system. Lots of drugs. Listen, if you're addicted to drugs, you're addicted to drugs. But at a certain point, if you want to turn your life around, you don't do drugs anymore, right? Eric Gardner, that piece of garbage. That guy is lucky he was alive that long. obese, asthmatic, fat piece of garbage, mouthing off to the cops, telling the cops, I'm not going to get arrested today. I'm not going to jail today. Okay, well, now you're going home in a body bag. Cop's fault, right? Always a cop's fault. I can't believe how this country has turned on the police and on law enforcement. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And so let's get back to the black and white nonsense, right? Whenever a white person, it seems like whenever I have an opinion on something, it's automatic racist. I can have friends that are black. I'll do anything for them. If they call me up at 2 o'clock in the morning and say they're stranded and they need a ride, am I going to say, he's a black guy, I ain't going to help him? That's racist. I'm going to get in my car and go help the guy. If a friend needs money, I'll loan him some money. I don't care what color he is. It doesn't matter. This whole Black Lives Matter thing is so out of control. And these white punks that have no future.